going to show you how to make some cards off of this kit. The name of the kit is Carta Bella Paper Company, and it's Christmas collection kit. So you can see kind of some of the things. So I'm going to go from easiest to, well, they're all pretty easy, but this was already made just like this. So all you have to do is glue it on and you have a card. So what you do is you take, let me put them together so you can kind of see. This is a regular 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and you cut it in half at the it's 5.5 this way and 4 1/4 this way. So when you have the paper, you put it in and you cut it at the 5.5 mark, and it makes the background for cards. And you just fold them in half. Cardstock's a little thicker than regular like printer paper or whatever, so you want to use cardstock. You can get it at Walmart, Hobby Lobby, you know, Michael's, any of those kind of places. So then these aren't my favorite, but this is what I have. These are like little, this is like a tape runner. This is sticky. So I take this, it says Walking in a Winter Wonderland, and I just run this along it. Stick it on here. That is it, unless I want to add some ribbon, which I have some red ribbon. I might, but I might just leave it because I want to show you. Okay, oops, I put it on there crooked. You can take it off if you do it fast. Okay, these are not the exact size of the card I cut. See how the back's longer here and shorter here? So to fix that, I'll just cut it. I could leave that, that looks okay. I could just take this off. I could just leave it with the white. That looks okay, but I think I'll cut it off. There you go. Now, I will go back, because I have the stuff, but you don't have to do this. I will go back and stamp Merry Christmas or something inside, but you can just print something out on your printer or whatever you want to do inside. So that's the first one, super easy one. This one, got this side of the paper and this side of the paper, and I think I'll use this red. So this is nice because it gives you choices, because it's got different colors on different sides. So obviously you can't use both sides, but they're big 12 by 12 pieces, so this one should fit because I cut it to fit. Yeah, this one fits, see. I cut this one to 5.5 by 4 1/4 to fit. Now this has a bunch of punch out, peel and stick things. I think I'm going to use this one right here. See, it's sticky on the back and it just peels off. It says, "May the Christmas season fill your home with joy." And I'm just going to stick this on here like that. And there's another one, just a couple layers instead of just the one layer. So that steps it up a little bit. I should have put some ribbon on. It's kind of boring, but it's okay. Let's see if there's something I can put on it to make it not so boring. Let's put some of this on. See this? I'm going to put it across the bottom to give it a little more pizzazz. It's too long, obviously. So I'll cut it and then put it back on the backing here. I dropped it on the floor. Don't stick to the floor. I bought this little table over here. So I'm gonna put this back on here so it doesn't lose its stickiness. Okay, that's a little better. This should probably have gone up a little bit. Can I move it up? There we go, I can move it up. All right. There we go. That's a little better. Looks better if you've got 3 dimensions of it. So that's number 2. Where I put number 1. Oh, here it is over here in the corner. Okay, and then I'm going to do a 3rd one just to give you some different ideas. Okay, this is another, of course, just a white cardstock. You can use any color you want. Like I could use red and then cut a piece of white out to write on, or black or white, any color you want. And if it's too dark a color to write on in here, you just cut a little piece of white out and stick it in here in where you put the messages. I just use white cardstock because you can get it cheap. The colored stuff is usually more expensive. So I got the cheap stuff. The white stuff's a little thinner and a little cheaper. You can get it at Walmart. So I think I'm gonna use this side. Isn't this cute with the little, this is the other side. Sometimes I'll do it both ways. I'm gonna put it right here like this. And I made these, this was one of the things with these little tag things that look like this. And I put a ribbon on each of them. So I'm gonna put it like this and see if I like that better. I don't think I'm going to. So you can play around with it before you glue it down. Don't think I like that. A little busy. So I'm going to turn it over. I think I'm going to like this better. Yes, I do like this better. So then we get our little glue thing. You can use a glue stick, but I find these tape runner things much easier to use. You just kind of line everything up. This one will fit exact too because I cut it to fit. And then kind of, you could do these straight, but I think they're more fun if I slant them. Oops, I lost my bow came untied. I gotta tie my bow again. Not a very good bow tire. Come on. Now I'm just gonna, oops. Just gonna put this on here, and I can tie the bow later. It should also give you an idea what it would look without the bow tied. So you can do it like this and cut this off a little bit, or you could do it like this. So if I did it like this, I would cut it off maybe right about there. So that's number 3. Okay, I got my bow tied again, so here's number 3. This was my least favorite, number 2. And number 1. So this was a kit I got for like 10, 11 bucks at Walmart. They have kits everywhere you can find. Just put card making kit or Christmas card making kit or something like that. This has a lot of what I would call scrapbooking type paper. Let's see if I can find what I'm talking about. It's 12 by 12 is usually used for scrapbooking. And then this is definitely scrapbooking, because see how the words go all the way across? Well, you obviously can't use that for a card, but you could cut this up or this up, but the words you can't cut up because they're too long. This is more for scrapbooking. Or these words at the top, they say, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Well, that's way too big for a card, and you can't cut it in pieces or say it's the or wonderful or whatever. So some of this is aimed at scrapbooking, but most of it you can adapt for card making. Like this one, this Christmas, that's too big for a card. Unless you've got a giant envelope for it, but that's pretty much too big for a card. But all the rest of this you could use for card making. And the paper, you can sometimes just layer up paper in different ways. Like some of the other ones I've made, I put one color paper like this, and then I put a couple stripes like this, and then like some little doodad over here. Oops, well, let me get it down where you can see what I was showing you. Like I had like, this inside out. I put like a strip of one color here, a strip of another color here, then maybe some little design right here. Or you could do it this way, where you do a couple, squares or things. There's all different things you can do with just paper, without even all the fancy stuff like this, or the stickers, or these. There's things you can do with just pretty patterned paper. Like here, like this. I could put this on a card, and maybe a row of this, and maybe something else, or just put this, and this is like a mantle, so I could put this first and these below it, or whatever. There's different things where you can just use paper and still come up with a good effect. And sometimes I'll take and I'll cut something out of the paper if it's something I like and I want it just to be like a little design. Like say these. Reaching over, getting things so you can't see me. You can't see me anyway, but I might want to cut some of these out and stick them on something. Oops, they're upside down. Cut the little trees out and the little ornaments out. Maybe make a card with just a bunch of ornaments on it, like maybe like a green card maybe, and then put all these red ornaments on it. That would be cute, with maybe a red ribbon around it. There's all different things you can do. I showed you some of the super simple ones, so if you want to try card making, go for it. And I am going to send out a bunch of Christmas cards, so if I don't already have your address because you want to give away from me at one time or another and you would like a Christmas card, just send me your address. My email's blessgmp3410@gmail.com, and I'll put it below too. Well, what'd you think? Super easy, huh? Alrighty, love y'all. I apologize for all the banging in the background. That is my dryer drying clothes from my trip, so it's kind of bangy in the background. And I told you I got this kit from Walmart. When I rewatched it, I realized that's not right. I got it from Amazon. And I've seen kits for anywhere from $10-ish to $20, $25. It depends on how much stuff they have in them. But if you're just starting out, get one of the cheap ones. Why not? Just give it a try. So I hope this inspires you to make some cards.